Welcome to the video. I'm going to be talking about 3 remote marketing jobs I'd apply for in 2025, even without a degree. So these 3 roles right here are going to be in high demand, lucrative. They impact the direct revenue of companies. So they're always going to be very important in demand and they're lower barrier to entry. So the first one is paid ads. It could be paid media, paid ads, advertising campaign manager. They're all pretty much the same thing. They manage the advertising budget of companies and making sure that those ads lead to real business results. So why it's great is you can prove the results through very simple metrics, the data that you get from running these ads, and then the results that you end up getting. You can definitely prove and relate those together. So paid ads is very important. A lot of businesses use them, very high in demand, especially if you're wanting to work for agencies, local businesses, software as a service companies. Very important. They all use paid ads. And you get to learn how to sell and consumer psychology, what works, what doesn't, and what's persuasive. So basically, learning meta ads, Google ads, LinkedIn ads is very important for software companies. And then learning simple metrics, click through rates, cost per click, return on ad spend, being able to learn how to write persuasive ad copy, writing hooks, call to actions, like the buttons that people click on the ads are important too. So all of that plays in a part of writing a good persuasive ad that involves having the consumer take action. Different tools to use: Meta ads, Google ads. I mentioned LinkedIn ads, TikTok ads, even e-commerce businesses would probably be using a lot of TikTok ads as well. Canva to create graphics. There's a whole bunch of different advertising campaigns that you can run, from display, video, search. So being able to just figure out how to best create those type of ads, these are the tools that you need right here. And then different mock project ideas they can do: creating a Facebook ad campaign for a fake coffee shop, getting customers there, getting leads there. You can prove that you're able to create a Facebook campaign, setting up the system to where you're able to get good leads at a decent cost. Writing 3 ad variations with different images and copy. That way, in paid ads, you're going to be testing a lot of different ads, different types of ads, different creatives, different targeting. So paid ads is all about testing. And then once you figure out what the winner of all the ad variations are, you squeeze that and you keep using it. And then you make variations of that until it doesn't work anymore. And then, yeah, showing your targeting plus your budget in Google Docs. If you're making a mock project campaign, especially for a paid ads mock project, you're not wanting to spend too much, maybe 10, $20 a day, just to get a feel for it. And you'll be able to document that, put that in a portfolio. Email marketing, why it's great. It's very underrated, low competition. Some people feel like, yeah, email marketing is dead. People don't check their emails, but a lot of businesses, even a lot of content creators online, they still use email, and email has a very high return. And especially if, let's say, your social media account gets banned, something happens, the platform goes down, you will always own your email list. So email marketing is super important because that's the audience that you own specifically. So it can combine storytelling and data, being able to create different email flows from start to finish, giving valuable information to the person that has subscribed to your email. And it's a very key skill for e-commerce content brands. I'm pretty sure a lot of your favorite content creators like Alex Ramosi, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, all these guys, they all have an email list that, it's very important. They try to get your email somehow, giving you some sort of free lead magnet that's valuable to get your email. So that way you're on their email list, and then they can warm you up over time. And then once you gained trust, then they'll have a product that you'll buy from them. And usually once they've warmed you up, you've gained their trust, or once they've gained your trust, you You feel like, hey, this guy's valuable, he's giving good information, I'll buy his product because it fits with my situation. So you'll learn different sequences, welcome sequences, writing good subject lines, personalization. A lot of email platforms will have personalization in them where you can put in like a different, it's like a specific little bracket, like first name, last name. So that way, when you're making these emails, you don't have to put people's names in them. You could just have this bracket that just says first name, and then, whatever information that they fill out when providing their email, you can use that. And then it's just a really good way to mass message while also personalizing email. And then you're going to be focusing on open rates, click-through rates, different tools, MailChimp, ConvertKit, Google Docs, Canva as well, to put different graphics and customizations in your email marketing campaigns. And then, some different mock projects for that is writing a 3 email welcome sequence for a fake skincare brand, for example, from the first to the last, providing different value, warming them up. So for example, email 1, brand intro, email 2, product benefit, and then 3, some sort of customer testimonial discount. If you create a mock project like this, write it all out, document it, put it on your portfolio, like in a website, and then write down your thought processes and how this all would work. Very valuable project to get into, especially if you want to get into email marketing. And then third and last is SEO, search engine optimization. It's getting really important, especially, some companies don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on paid ads, or they want to complement their paid ads with organic reach. So SEO is still going to be alive, and people think that AI will, kill SEO, but it'll actually change it. People are using ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok to search up and look at things now. SEO is just going to be changing over time, and AI is going to be impacting that. And there's going to be new tools that come out that help you write better, and is going to be able to help you do SEO in a more efficient way. And why it's great is because it's long-term, evergreen traffic, organic. You're not going to be paying for this traffic. It's going to be people searching, on search engines to look for whatever your business or whatever the employer is providing as a service, product, whatever. It's great for writers, researchers. So if you like writing, you're really into research, this is also a very good role to get into, especially if you already have good writing skills, good researching skills. You can definitely pivot your way into that. And SEO is very great. It impacts revenue directly. And what you'll learn is keyword research, making sure you can use like Google keywords. Ubersuggest is another good one where you figure out, okay, for my specific niche or company, customers of that company are searching using these specific keywords. So I got to sprinkle these keywords into, the website, the blog post, content. So that way it's more easily discoverable. So focus on page SEO, titles, meta tags, headers, and then backlinking, internal linking, content planning on the back end. Using tools like Ubersuggest is really great. Surfer SEO, Google Search Console. Also within Google Ads, they have a keyword research planner. You can see which keywords are being searched up, like the volume of how recently it's gained popularity, the cost, how much competition there is. So you definitely want to choose good keywords that you could see that have been increasing in volume, not too high in the cost and not too competitive. You can definitely sprinkle those in, but that's kind of how you want to take a look at that. And different mock project ideas, creating an SEO blog plan for a fitness brand, for example, writing a blog there, showing how you do research, showing the metrics of all the keywords that you've seen, and if they're low competition, lower cost, higher volume over time. You can document that, put that in your portfolio website. 3 blog titles, your keywords, what you've used, how you've chosen those keywords specifically, and writing 1 optimized blog post with specific headers and meta tags, completely optimized with the keywords that you've researched. And yeah, those are the three main ones. These are very valuable roles in digital marketing that directly impact revenue. So employers are always going to be looking for these roles. So just to wrap up, here are the top three right here: paid ads, email marketing, and SEO. Appreciate you for watching, and I hope you found that valuable. I'll see you in the next video. Leave a comment on which role you think that you'd get into.